I keep telling y'all, logic can help you explain emotions. They don't want to listen to me, but let's see if you listen to him. Because when I started listening to it, I'm like, yo, this boy, not even this boy, this man got the game. And it's not even that he got the game. It's like, yo, that's what somebody who's manipulating you through your emotions trying to do. But we gonna listen to this probably all the way through. I'm probably not gonna stop and say nothing because when I hear things that's right, I don't fight against it. There's no reason for me to fight against this because you know why? It's right.
It is so important for you, especially if you have been trying to grasp what has been going on regarding the Diddy case, to understand it's not about the Diddy case. It's not about the particular facts that have been adduced and repeated to the point of exhaustion. It's deeper. This is what you have to know to really grasp this, because this is about the message. This is about propaganda. It all starts with a fellow by the name of Edward Bernays, kind of like the sauce, but spelled Bernays. Now, for those of us in the conspiratorium, we know who he is, but in the event you haven't, he is called the father of public relations, but more accurately, he is the architect of modern manipulation, and that's what this is about. He's the man who took his uncle Sigmund Freud's insights into the unconscious mind and weaponized them, not for healing, but for control. See, Bernays understood something most still refuse to admit. If you can shape emotion, you can bypass logic.
Now, I'm going to take a second. Y'all not going to see this part of the clip because I'm going to take a second, check on my food, and I'll be right back. So it's going to be quick, but give me a second. Now, if emotions were so strong and so right, like people like to say, why would they need to manipulate you to bypass logic? That's the only thing I'm going to say, and let's go to it.
If you can bypass logic, you can control behavior. That's what this is about. This is the part that I can tell you this. You're not going to hear this on TMZ or Harvey 11 or anybody else. Now, I want you to pair that with the entertainment industry. And what you have is something which is really critical here. This isn't just about Diddy. This is something more. See, he's the puppet. He's the consequence. See, the real story is what created him and what protects him to this day. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about an entire, and I hate to use this word, ecosystem engineered through propaganda to normalize depravity, to invert morality, and reward submission to a system that, in essence, thrives on secrecy and exploitation and ritual. I want you to look further, look deeper. Entertainment is not passive, the industry. It is not escapism. It is the most effective delivery system for psychological conditioning ever, ever, ever.
And when I say the shit that you looking at and the shit that you're intaking, like how all these women, I hate men, I hate men, I hate men, I hate men, that shit turns into entertainment to some women. He's saying this fucking shit to you. Yeah, I've been hearing it for years on end, and it's shaping the next generation. So when somebody is telling you something, well, y'all don't listen to me any fucking ways because you don't like right. You just like what your feelings feel when somebody tell you something that sounds like a fucking fairy tale.
Devised. And Bernays laid the blueprint. He advised corporations and governments to stop selling products, but to start selling desire. Stop promoting, say, ideas, and start manipulating identities. See, it's not enough for people to like something. They have to need it. They must merge with it. They have to idolize it. It's starting to make sense.
What? More than sense, my boy. Matter of fact, hold on. More than fucking sense. More than fucking sense. More than fucking sense. Because I be seeing this shit, hearing this shit, and I do not allow what I intake to shape my mind. For the simple fact is I know these people are crazy. People are crazy and they're fucking weird.
Now imagine this strategy turned loose in Hollywood, in the music industry, on social media. And what do you get? Guess. You get ritualism. Ritualism disguised as rebellion. You get this Luciferian iconography. You've seen these before. All of this devil nonsense. And this on national television, and they call it art. You get trauma-based mind control, relabeled as celebrity breakdowns. You get child stars sold into stardom and broken by design. You get a society trained to worship the predator class because their handlers told them it's cool, it's progressive, or it's glamorous. This is where Diddy comes in. Not as an innovator, but as a product, as a recruiter, as an enforcer of a hierarchy that uses sex as currency and uses humiliation as bonding and depravity of status. Let's be very blunt here. The highest levels of entertainment are indistinguishable from a spiritual war zone. But don't picture, cloaked figures in candlelit basements. Oh, no. Picture executives in corner offices, the C-suite.
Yeah, they don't have to do cloak and dagger anymore. They can do this shit right in front of your face, right in a boardroom with all the people of the heads of this thing. They don't have to wear their special pendants or none of that. They could do it right on the fucking grand stage like the Grammys and all that. Right in front of your face, and you will never be none the wiser because you're thinking you're watching something that's entertaining. But whole time, they're just teaching you, indoctrinating you, and making you fall to whatever they believe.
Group. Agents and stylists and producers and PR specialists who know exactly what happens behind closed doors, but do nothing because they're in on it, because they benefit. You see, Edward Bernays taught us and taught them that reality is optional when you own the narrative. And the narrative today is this: fame is power, fame is pleasure at any cost. That's the gospel of the entertainment elite. And that's why Diddy's parties, the freak-offs, according to countless, people and whisperers and now court filings, weren't just about drugs or sex. They were rituals, initiation. They were tests of loyalty. You don't make it to the top unless someone has something on you. That's how the system enforces silence. But you know this. Well, maybe you don't know this.
I mean, if we keep it at 100, there's a couple people who didn't make it to the top and they don't got stuff on them. You just don't see them as much anymore. Don't. But there's a couple people who made it up there genuinely. Even 50 Cent, one of them. That I know of, nobody got nothing on him. Not to say that he doesn't have something on people, but nobody really got nothing on him, because then they would be able to control him more than they think they control him, if that makes sense.
We knew this. Welcome to the conspiratorium. And it's the logic of blackmail, but spiritualized. It's MK Ultra with a Grammy. So why do you think symbolism matters so much in these circles? Why the fixation on checkerboard floors and goat heads and Baphomet statues and pyramids, all seeing eyes, upside down crosses?
Now, if y'all decide y'all want to see the other side to this video, make sure y'all put everything y'all need to in the comments, and we could definitely come talk about this more. But even just that 5-minute clip right there, learned so much. I don't know about y'all, but I learned enough. And they ain't gonna never what? When I come, matter of fact, I'ma shut up. I'll just show you.